One of my family's favorite things to eat is homemade pizza. Here is a fast, simple, easy way to make homemade pizza. You can put anything on top of your pizza, but we prefer hamburger meat and pepperonis on top of ours. And of course, plenty of cheese. So the first thing that we're gonna do is cook the hamburger meat. Now you can add whatever seasonings you want to your hamburger meat. You can put some onions in there, some seasoning salt, however you like your hamburger meat seasoned. It's just going on top of the pizza, so however you wanna do it. You can add whatever spices or anything that you want to your hamburger meat just to give it the kick that you like. If you like it with a little heat, you may want to add your little pepper to it, but we usually just add seasoning salt, minced onions, and some regular salt. While this is cooking, we're going to make our dough for our crust. For the quickest way to make a good pizza, I get these prepackaged pizza crust mix, and I use 2 of them because I have a large pan. These are really easy. All you have to add to them is a half a cup of water, hot water, a tablespoon of vegetable oil. So we're going to add the pizza crust mix into our mixing bowl. Since we're using 2 bags, I have to have a cup of hot water. When you're adding this hot water, be sure not to add more than what it calls for, because if you do, it'll make it too doughy and you'll have to add a little bit of self-rising flour to it to fix it. Just make sure that's mixed up real good. Since we use 2 crust mix, then we're going to use 2 tablespoons of oil. You want to coat that really well with the oil. So then we're going to cover this with a paper towel, or you can use a cloth and set it to the side for 5 minutes in a warm area. Now again, you don't have to use hamburger meat if you don't want to. It's even simpler if you don't cook hamburger meat and you can just use pepperoni or any other topping that you prefer on your pizza that doesn't have to be cooked. You could even make a simple cheese pizza if you wanted to. You could get a roll of sausage and cook sausage. A lot of people like sausage pizzas, just like you would the hamburger meat. Whatever type of pizza your family likes. Okay, so this looks like it's almost done. I'm going to turn it off. Okay, when your hamburger meat gets done, you want to drain the grease out of it. Now, I use very lean meat, so there's not a whole lot of grease, and that's probably the best bet for everybody, not to use a lot of grease. So you want to use lean hamburger meat. So we're going to let this cool off while we get the other part of the pizza ready. Spray your pizza pan with oil, or you can just grease it, however you want to do it, to keep the pizza from sticking. So it's been 5 minutes. So we're going to take our dough and we're just going to put it in the middle, just like that. I need to take my rings off. Don't want doughy rings. So you're going to take this dough and just stretch it all the way out. I'm not one of those professional pizza people, so I won't be flipping the pizza up in the air or nothing. See how my pizza has a little hole right there? You can see the pan. So all you need to do is pinch a piece of dough off the edge and patch it. It's fine. We're going to poke this pizza dough with the fork, and this is to prevent air pockets, and it just makes it cook better. Now another secret is that we're going to put this raw pizza dough without anything on it in the oven for 5 minutes. As always, be careful with the hot oven. Our 5 minutes is up, so we're going to take our pizza out. Remember, this is just the crust by itself. Be careful, it's hot. Now, I use Ragu pizza homemade style sauce. They make several different pizza sauces, but you can use your favorite one. So we're going to take this and just kind of spread it around. Alright, then you're going to add your hamburger meat or whatever meat that you're using, you can add on top of your pizza at this point. The nice thing about making a big pizza is that you can make half cheese, you can make it half pepperoni, you're making it third of a pepperoni, third of a cheese. So what we're going to have to do is, because my daughter doesn't like hamburger meat, we're going to make her own little place over here for just cheese. And this doesn't have to be perfect. You just put your meat on there. We're going to add a few pepperonis to ours. You can use any pepperoni that you want to. Remember, you can use any topping you want to on this pizza. I'll be using both mozzarella and cheddar cheese on my pizza. Gotta fix my daughter's little cheese slice there. Now we're adding the mozzarella. Don't forget, your pizza pan is still hot, so you need to use gloves when placing this back in the oven. This is going to go back in the oven on 350 for 20 minutes. So it's been 20 minutes. So we're going to take our pizza out. Now, if you like your pizza a little bit more brown, you can leave it in here longer than 20 minutes. Let the pizza cool off for at least 10 minutes and then serve this delicious pizza to your family. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe.